Okay, so in recent years, we have seen LED light bulbs enter the holiday lighting market. And so that raises the question, what's better? Should I go with more traditional incandescent type bulbs or LED? And the answer to that most certainly is LED. There are two different primary reasons to go with LED. Number one, they last a lot longer. And number two, they cost less in the long run. And so yes, the main disadvantage, in fact the only real disadvantage to LED lights is that they cost more up front. So LED light bulbs are going to cost you probably 6 or 8, in some cases maybe even 10 times more than their incandescent counterparts. But the thing is, they last 8 to 10 times as long. And so in the long haul, it'll actually cost the same, maybe a little bit less, to go with an LED. And right now we're just talking about the purchase price. If you start looking at the operating costs, which of course is how much it costs to run the electricity, you're going to save money on LED every year because LEDs use a whole lot less power to produce the same amount of light energy. You see, incandescent light bulbs are the same type of light bulbs that we've been using in holiday lighting for generations. And basically what it is a metal screw base that screws down into your socket, and then this green part represents a glass bulb, and a glass bulb holds a vacuum. In other words, it keeps all the air out. And then in this picture, the red little squiggly line here represents the filament, and that's what the electricity flows through. And about 90% of the energy you put into this converts to heat. Only 10% converts to light. With an LED light, it's just the opposite. And so, besides the fact that we've already established LED lights are going to last longer, and they're also going to be cheaper in the long run. The other big advantage is that you can get more lights per timer. And so, regardless of what type of lights you're using, whether it's mini lights that are LED or C7s and C9s that are LED, when you get LEDs, you're going to be able to get more of these individual strands plugged in together and all onto the same timer, so you can just get a bigger lighting display without having to use separate timers. Separate timers are kind of a problem because then you have different parts of the light system turning on at different times. We'll talk about that more in the wire and timer videos. So the other advantage is when you get a colored light bulb, LED style, it lasts longer because it is the color is impregnated into the plastic lens that covers the LED. Now, comparing that to an incandescent light bulb, the way they make them colored is they take and they basically paint that glass with a high temperature paint. But that paint will chip off, like when you're setting up the lights, maybe you're dragging it across the driveway or something, or across the sidewalk. You might actually get some chipping. And then also just the UV rays from the sun pounding down on those colored light bulbs will cause them to fade over time. And it really only takes 1 or 2 seasons.